Okay, how's the Josh? Yes, definitely high. Great, wonderful. I hope the break was long enough. Great. Um, Kushi, for the growth opportunities, you will be contacted by the team. You will be getting opportunities, and there will be a form which will be sent to you. And you will be supposed to fill up that form according to your interests. And you will be given those opportunities. Either it is practice classes or it is projects with the training team or the curriculum team. Yes, Kushi.
Any criteria we'll have to meet for that?
There is no such criteria as such.
All right, thank you.
Great. So let's start off with our training session, the second half of our training session with a video. And let's watch this video. And then we'll discuss what was the impact of the speaker's actions. So in the previous video that we saw, we tried to understand what the speaker was telling us. But here we are going to understand how the speaker is expressing herself, right? So we are going to comment on the speaker's actions, okay?
Life will sometimes feel like a fight. The punches, jabs, and hooks will come in the form of challenges, obstacles, and failures. Yet if you stay in the ring and learn from those past fights, at the end of each round, you'll be still standing. Mr. Contest Chair, fellow fighters, can you think of a time when life tried to knock you down? Who was your toughest opponent? Most often, our most challenging opponent is ourselves. Round one, college. I dropped out of college not one, not two, not three, but 4 times. I told myself, college isn't for me, and I would never go back. Round 2, marriage. I married my soulmate, the love of my life.
Okay, so we just saw Ramona J. Smith's video. Let's talk about what was the impact of this video on you, especially the speaker's actions. Okay, body language, wonderful, Shanvi. So the most important themes that we are going to discuss, body language, 1, actions, of course, yes, very expressive, change in expressions, actions according to the emotions of the words, energetic, okay. Confident, wonderful. Body language, confident, very good. Voice modulation, teachers give me a second. Okay, so some of you are writing about body language, some of you wrote about confidence, some of you are writing about are writing about the voice modulation of the speaker. Very good. What else? Confident and expressive. Her body language, it gains attention. Very good. Clarity of the content. Very good, Mansi. So that's thought structure. So we have got 4. One more. Emphasis. So that emphasis, her pitch, the intonation, the tonality, all comes under the voice modulation. Facial expression comes under body language. College dropout with such confidence. That's nice. Energy, okay. Intensity, okay. Great. So I think we have covered 4. Body language, we have covered confidence and voice modulation. And I think somebody wrote about the clarity of the content. So that is thought structure. Very good. So what are the emerging themes that we are going to discuss under public speaking? Okay, eye contact is also a part of body language and confidence. Strong mental emotions associated. Okay, so let's discuss more about public speaking. So here our objectives will be very clear. We are going to identify and analyze the skills and mindsets which are needed to become a public speaker. And we are also going to describe the 5 pillars of public speaking, out of which 4 of them we have already identified. So let's go back to the video. What stood out to you from the speaker's actions? I think you talked about 4 themes. The last theme that is the 5th one, I'm going to tell you. First is, of course, the body language. Yes. Second is the confidence by which you speak. Your eye contact tells you about the confidence, your voice, the projection in your voice, the way you throw your voice, the conviction in your voice, that shows that how confident you are. The voice modulation, how you change the tonality of your voice and the pitch, the emphasis on certain words, and the pauses that you take, relevant pauses. Thought structure, clarity in the content, ability to express your ideas through words, and the logical flow in your content, organized structure of your speech, that all comes under thought structure. And the last one is fluency. Fluency, a good pronunciation, less usage of filler words, and ability to form longer and proper grammatically correct sentences. And of course, the pace of the speed of talking. So these are the 5 pillars of public speaking that we are going to elaborate on. That is body language, confidence, voice, thought structure, and fluency. Okay. Why do we need these pillars? Why do we need to focus on these 5 pillars? So let me introduce you the 738-55 rule of communication. Anyone who has an idea of what this rule of communication tells us? Anyone? What does this rule of communication tells us? Any idea? Yes, Noor, I think you have raised your hand. You can unmute yourself. Yeah.
Okay. Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
Okay. So this is research done by Albert Mehrabian,
Absolutely.
who did a study, and out of which what he found, the effect of our communication on a person. So 55% effect is because of our body language. 38% effect is because of our voice, the way we speak, and only 7% effect of words that we speak.
Absolutely.
So, like, even if I say I like you, so I like you, the tone of voice, we may not trust the words I like you, but if the tone is harsh, so nobody will trust that. Even the word says a positive meaning, it has a positive meaning.
Absolutely.
But if the body language and the voice, the tone, if it doesn't support that, those words, so the meaning would be different. It can be taken in a different way. Thank you.
Correct. Absolutely. Very, very nicely explained by Noor. Yes, this is the Mehrabian principle, which is the 7%, 38%, and 55% rule of communication. So this was proposed by a psychology professor, Professor Albert Mehrabian. And yes, as mentioned by Noor, 7% is the words, 38% is the voice modulation, and 55% is the body language. What does this mean? So when a public speaker or a speaker, just when you try to convey a message, 55% of that message is conveyed through your body language. 38% of your message is conveyed through the voice modulation, through your voice. And 7%, only 7% of it is conveyed through the words. What does this mean? How significant is your body language and your voice while trying to convey your message? That means how you speak is much, much more important and crucial than what you speak, right? For example, as Noor has already given an example of I like you, the way you speak it. So for example, if I say, I am stuck in traffic for the past 5 hours, right? This is the sentence. And if I speak it like this, hey, I am stuck in traffic for past 5 hours. So my voice modulation, my facial expressions say something else. Whereas I am stuck in traffic for past 5 hours should be annoying, isn't it? So, but when I say this, more effect, which actually influences you or it makes an impact on you is my voice and the way I speak. Okay, so this is what the importance of body language and voice modulation is, right? And this is what Mehrabian principle tells us. So it's much, much more important how you speak than what you speak. So let's deep dive into each of these 5 pillars. And these 5 pillars are body language, confidence, voice modulation, thought structure, and fluency. So let's watch another video. You have already watched Ramona J. Smith's video, isn't it? You liked her body language. You liked the way she, she exhibited the confidence in herself. Then the way she modulated her voice, the way she emphasized on some of the words, her thought structure, the clarity of speech, and the fluency. All these things were good, isn't it? So you can call it an example, a good example of public speaking, right? So let's watch this and let's decide whether this can be called as a non-example or not.
The British imposed a lot of unpopular taxes on the American colonists and didn't let them elect representatives to the British government. In retaliation, the Americans started to boycott British goods. In 1773, Americans in Massachusetts dumped a shipload of British tea into Boston Harbor. This became known as the Boston Tea Party.
Right. So what do you think? Can we call this a non-example? Underconfident, not grabbing at audience's attention. Great. Okay. Lack of body language, bad presentation, lack of confidence, lack of expression, voice modulation, which makes it boring. Okay, very mechanical, not interactive. There was no eye contact. Facial expressions, 0. Faces blank, robotic. Okay. Nervous, poor delivery, monotonous. Okay. Reading something, very good, not aware of the content. No eye contact with the listeners. Perfect. Okay. So you call this a non-example, isn't it? So what we can do is we are going to do a small activity where we are going to discuss the examples and non-examples of each of these 5 pillars. That is body language, thought structure, confidence, voice modulation, and fluency, one by one. Okay. So what we are going to do is imagine that you are a teacher in a class and you are watching a student or a learner speaking on a topic. Okay. How would you know whether he has a good body language, or what are the indicators that would tell you that he's not having a good body language? So examples and non-examples. In that way, you have to write. Okay. So let's write down in your notes and we'll discuss together. Okay. So I'm going to make some cold calls here. Sakshi. Now, since Noor has a lot of idea about Mehrabian principle, then probably we can discuss with him as well. Ria. I need more male participants. There are very less. None of the cameras are on, so very difficult. Maybe Sandhya. 2, 3, 4. I have 4 already. One more. Somebody who is a. Okay, Debosmita has already raised her hand. So yes, Debosmita. Great. Okay. So Sakshi, Noor, Ria, Sandhya, and Debosmita. So I'm going to give you one pillar each. Okay. So Sakshi, you are going to tell me the examples and non-examples of body language. That is, what would be the indicators in the speaker which would tell you that, okay, he is having a good body language, that you would write in examples. And those indicators which would tell you that, okay, he's not having a good body language. So that would be the non-examples, right? So Noor, I'm going to give you the second one, that is confidence. Ria, I'm going to give you the third one, that is voice modulation. Sandhya, for you, I have thought structure. And Debosmita, you can discuss about fluency, the last one, okay? Take some time, write your notes, and then let me know. And the rest, you all can write it in the chat section also. Yes, Sakshi, are we done? Yes, okay.
Yes.
Yes, great, go ahead.
Okay, so good examples are that the person need to show hand gestures. If he or she is explaining something, then the person need to use his or hands more, and it's a good point according to me. And the other one is eye contact. If I am talking to you, then I need to make an eye contact. It's also an impressive point. And the other one is no need to stand at the same position. Need to be interactive and move yourself from here to there at this stage if the person is on this stage. And always be a smile on the face. If I am talking with the someone and I'm smiling, then the person means we are attracting the other person. towards ourselves. And if I'm on the stage and I'm giving a speech or something, so I need to be interactive in the way that I need to ask questions. If I'm speaking on a topic, then I need to ask questions. And if the person is asking something, then I need to pay attention to the person. And yeah, these are the good examples.
Okay, that's great. I think most of the things covered by you, a movement in the on the stage, and
Yes.
paying attention to your listeners, and using hand gestures and eye contact as well. Great. Okay, so let me share my screen. Some of the examples and non-examples of body language, as I think discussed by Sakshi as well. Some of the examples could be open arms, having an open body gesture, having firm hand movements, not flying in the air, focusing on the listener, very important, and your facial expressions as well. So these are some of the examples of a good body language, right? 1 second. Yeah. And some of the non-examples would be folded arms, having a closed body language, loose body movements, distracted as in if you're fidgeting with something or you are distracted with a note in your hand, you're basically looking at the note and you are not speaking with the audience, you're not looking at the audience, and having a blank face with no facial expressions. So these are some of the examples and non-examples, very nicely enumerated by Sakshi. Thank you so much, Sakshi. Now we will move on to Noor. Yes, Noor. What could be the indicators and non-indicators of confidence?
Confidence is something which I feel it covers all the four other parts. It's like an umbrella term, which under which body language, voice modulation, the thought structure, and fluency will fall under. So when I talk about confidence, the examples of confidence, so clear speech. So means on the other hand, non-example. So stammering will be there, use of fillers, unnatural pauses will be there. Non-examples of confidence is there would be no eye contact with the audience. So we'll try to escape from the audience. The content will go haywire, means maybe the person will get digress from the topic and would not allow questions to be asked. So because the person is has lack of confidence, so he or she is not ready for taking up the questions raised by the audience. And one very important marker is frequent looking at the notes. So if somebody who is non-confident is not confident, so we'll look at the notes and try to read it out. And the presentation will be very fast, as if we have switched on a tape recorder.
Yes.
Whereas a confident person, like the positive body language, so good body posture will be there. There'll be a smile, eye contact, the fluency will be there. The knowledge about the topic will be there. The person will encourage questions, will give opportunity to the audience to ask questions whenever they have any confusion. And like I said, the person will who is non-confident will be like a tape recorder. Here, a person who is confident will communicate with the audience. So there will be natural pauses so that moreover, from the stage, when the person is speaking, he or she is going to observe the body language of the participants as well. And accordingly, he or she is going to adapt the training. Okay, so maybe if he feels they're not able to understand, the person can slow down the pace, as well as there are many other things which falls under adaptation. So rephrasing the sentences, all those things will come. So this is all about confidence. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Yes, I agree that confidence is an umbrella term, and it actually confidence has many indicators. If you are not speaking well enough, or you are nervous, your body language does not exhibit a good body language. So any pillar which is not being exhibited, or which has not been expressed properly, will directly, indirectly affect your confidence. But saying that, how would you know that a person is confident enough or not? See, I think somebody had written confidence comes with great knowledge and experience. So if you have the knowledge and experience, and actually not only the knowledge and experience, but also preparation about the topic. I have the knowledge or a lot of knowledge about public speaking, but I might not be able to convey it directly to you on the stage if I'm not prepared well. So preparation is more important. Apart from preparation also, there are people who are still do not appear as confident. They feel that they are confident, but they do not appear as if they are confident. So to appear as confident is very important, and that comes with a proper eye contact. I would look into your eyes if I'm confident enough to speak what I want to speak. Second, the projection in your voice would also speak for you, for your confidence, whether you are confident enough or not. The conviction in your voice shows that a person is confident enough to speak. So there will be no mumbling sound, or the volume will not be low. The volume will be such that can be heard by everyone. So, okay, thank you so much. I think Noor has covered most of the points. Very, very a detailed explanation he has given. Some short points which I have also written here is a good eye contact will confirm or ensure that a person is confident enough. No hesitation or shyness in expressing yourself. So you will not hesitate, or you won't be shy. And an audible voice, which this hesitation and shyness usually you will find in people who are from the tender age, especially in the students. They are hesitant to speak out in front of a teacher or anyone else who is a stranger. So no hesitation, no shyness, and an audible voice. Some non-examples would be just the opposite: poor eye contact, hesitation, being shy, and an inaudible voice or mumbling. So those can be the non-examples of confidence. Thank you so much, Noor, for sharing that. And now we'll move on to Ria. Ria, we will be discussing voice modulation with you. Yes. You can unmute yourself.
Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, you're audible.
Okay. Ma'am, for me, examples would be to change the pitch and tone and pace of the voice, adding to the purpose and content and the audience. As the voice modulation helps in emphasizing the key points and it helps in expressing the emotions and create contrast and avoid monotony, ma'am.
Avoid what? Sorry,
Avoid monotony.
come again.
The key points, voice modulation helps in expressing the key points and create contrast and avoid monotony.
Okay, monotonous. Okay,
This will
fine.
be the example. Yeah.
Okay, yes. So yes, change in pitch, volume, and tonality is very important in voice modulation. Apart from pitch and tonality, there is one more important point which is known as emphasis and subordination. The correct content words in your sentences should be correctly emphasized. You should actually be able to identify the mountain peak word in your sentence, which has to be spoken in a little higher volume or little higher pitch, right? You need to understand or emote through your voice. At least that should be an indication of a good voice modulation. Okay, and very nicely written by Princey. It's very long. I'll just read it once. Now, let me share my screen. In short, voice modulation can be categorized as some of the examples could be pausing at the right places. Relevant pauses are going to make it or break it, because relevant pauses makes the audience understand that, okay, this is the place where one thought or one idea has ended and now the next idea has to be said. So it actually gives time to the audience to understand or absorb what has been already said, and also gives the audience time to be prepared for the next things or next ideas that are going to be shared. Stressing on important words, that is emphasis, which is a very, very important, and changing the pitch and tone, of course, it's very important. Non-examples could be lack of pauses, of course, no stress on important words, and speaking in a monotonous tone. We are not robots, isn't it? We are humans. We have emotions, right? So those emotions should be should come out from our voice. And very important, that is sing-song style of speaking, which is very common in children, isn't it? We all must have done this. Good morning, teacher. Isn't it? We all have done this, right? Now I can see a little bit of smile on your faces. Come on, teachers, be happy. Okay. So now talking about sing-song style of speaking, it looks very cute on younger children. Like I have a student in the practice classes, I have seen her introducing herself like this. Hello, everyone. My name is Shinjini Guho, and I'm going to speak before you on the topic pollution. So let's get started. So the sing-song style looks very cute, but it should be like it should be discouraged from a very tender age that this is not the way you should be talking, right? So sing-song voice or sing-song tone of the way of speaking should be discouraged. Although animation in the voice, when we talk to children, young students like class 1 or class 2 children, when we talk to them, we talk in an animated voice. Everyone does that, isn't it? Hey Raj, how are you? Oh, great. You have your summer vacations from tomorrow. So what are you going to plan? Oh, wow, you're going to a hill station. That's great. Amazing. So we try to animate our voices. But animation in the voice is very different from sing-song style of speaking. So we need to understand the difference between this. Okay, thank you so much, Ria, for sharing those points. And now we'll move on to Sandhya. So Sandhya, you can unmute yourself. We'll discuss about thought structure.
Yeah, by the name itself, we can come to know that the speaker should be, the speech of the speaker should be in a structured way. There should be a connective between each and every message is what he is passing in public speaking. So his point of view will be structured in a framework with lot of connectives in an organized way.
Okay.
And the speaker should have the sense of control over his or her thoughts.
Very good.
Yeah. So these are the good examples of the thought structure.
Okay.
And they'll be following a pattern also.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
A logical flow.
Yeah, logical flow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great, wonderful, right? I think most of the points were covered here. So yes, not veering off from the topic, deviating from the topic, talking about apples and suddenly talking about pineapples would not help. So random conversations are not going to help in your speeches or in your conversations also. So do not veer off from your topic. So that would be a non-example. And if you are able to explain your thoughts, like if you are talking about a spring morning, and if you say the sun was shining bright in the sky, it might sound like a summer morning, isn't it? So the sun smiled at the flowers, and the flowers danced, or they grooved with the breezing wind or something like that. So when you are explaining your thoughts, it should actually match with your thoughts, right? So that's very important. And of course, logical flow in the ideas is very important. There has to be a proper organized structure of your speech. Say, for example, if you want to grab the attention of the listeners, you can start with a hook statement. Then you can move on to a thesis statement. Then you can move on to your arguments, your evidences, or the facts that you have researched about the topic. And then at the end, you can summarize the whole topic and bring to a conclusion. Right? So that would be a logical flow in the ideas, and you should be able to explain the logic behind your ideas. Like, for example, if I'm saying that plastics should be banned, then why should the plastics be banned? I need to support my opinions or my claims with proper warrants or evidences or examples, right? So great, wonderfully explained. Thank you so much. So examples focusing on the subject, ability to explain your thoughts, logical flow in the ideas, and you should be able to explain the logic behind your answers. Non-examples would be just the opposite. Great. Thank you so much, Sandhya. Very nicely explained. Thank you so much. Deboshmita, we'll move on to you, and you can tell me some of the examples and non-examples of fluency. Deboshmita, I'm so really sorry, I can't hear you. Okay, it's not audible, maybe because of your headphones. You can check if you can disconnect it. No worries, take your time. Yes. You can unmute yourself.
Yes, so hi everyone. So I was saying like fluency is one of the important pillars when it comes to public speaking, because I feel none of the audience will be asking or wanting any protagonist or a platform speaker to be, stammering and not aware of the content which he or she is saying or presenting. And this also indicates the lack of prior awareness of what he or she is delivering to the audience. And this fluency also gives, like Anu sir said, like it is the confidence, it also comes under confidence, right? So fluency is also a part of confidence. So it is indicates very important factor when it's come to public speaking. And then I feel proper notation is also important, in a proper rhythm when you are talking, like not too fast, not too slow. That kind of fluence is also important. And then it should be interactive. And then like articulation, the ability to express the ideas clearly. Like, and one more important point is knowing the audience. When you're going to delivering the speech, it's also important to know your audience, like what sections or what ratio of audience you're having of different sections. For example, it's youngsters, or you're having middle-aged people, or you're having children. Then you can also have that kind of fluency and interactive session when you're giving. So yes, I feel those are other facts. And non-exemplaries are like, silence, awkward silence, or being blank in between when you're presenting something, or then overlapping any words, or voice fillers, interruptions, and changing of words and phrases. For example, I am talking about how the like temperature is increasing in each state, and how it is like, unusual. Also in Bangalore, we are seeing the highest it's reaching like in 25 years or something like that. And again, if we switch to something else, like according to temperature, we shift to the water problem which has happened in Bangalore. So that is no thing. And that is also important. Like we should not change the word in the phrases, or have a continuous process, or segment which we are talking about. Yes, that's all.
Okay. Okay, that was a detailed explanation. So mostly the last point that you mentioned about change of phrases, or change of the group of words that you are going to. So basically that comes under thought structure. If you are talking about the change in temperature and suddenly you are moving on to the water, so that is veering off from the topic, and you're talking about something else again. You're actually making it longer, right? So that is under thought structure. But fluency, as you correctly said, the pace of talking is very important. When you are talking too slow, it might come up as it might seem as if you're not fluent enough. Of course, filler words and voice fillers are some of the indicators that you are not fluent enough. Apart from that, one more biggest indicator of fluency is the pronunciations also. I'll be discussing pronunciation in details. So some of the examples could be good pronunciation, ideal pace of speech, and your ability to form and speak longer and grammatically correct sentences without any hesitation. So that could be an example of fluency. And non-examples could be, again, the poor pronunciation, slow pace of speech when you are speaking very slowly, and you are not able to form longer and complex sentences. And of course, using filler words, that's an absolute no. So using filler words is not like filler words which we have it organically. The organic filler words is okay because you are thinking of something and then you are explaining thoughts. That kind of filler words is absolutely fine. But then using of filler words like too much of filler words like too much of then that would become jarring. So your speech should not come up as it should not seem as if it is sounding jarring, but it should be a smooth flow of speech. Coming up to pronunciation, now pronunciation is a very, very important point here. And thank you, Devashmita, for sharing your points as well. Pronunciation, when I talk about pronunciation, now most of us over here are Indians, and we belong to our native language is very different from English. English is not our native language, first thing. Second is there are mistakes, there are errors in our pronunciations when we talk, when we speak. There are lots of errors that we make. Like when I was a child, I never knew that we have to say it, we have to call it a tortoise instead of tortoise, right? We used to say the hare and the tortoise. So we always read it like that. But then when I grew up, I knew that, okay, fine, it is not tortoise, it is tortoise. So absolutely, accent is very different. So I'm not talking about the accent. If you say dance, it's absolutely fine. If you say dance, it's absolutely fine. But the most important thing is pronunciation. Like if somebody is saying education instead of saying education, then that's a poor pronunciation. That's where a mentor needs to step in, right? But in case the pronunciations are like, if I'm talking about the trainers, if we make mistakes like, saying opportunity instead of opportunity, probably instead of probably, these are not wrong pronunciation. Give me a second, please. Extremely sorry. Yes. So I was talking about the words like opportunity, which is actually not opportunity, it's opportunity. Probably, many of the people say probably instead of probably. So these kind of pronunciation errors, these are not, I wouldn't say this is incorrect. I would say this is mostly misinformed. Misinformed pronunciation because we do not know the correct syllable stresses on the words, right? So here, that is where our own, our thoughts come into picture. We need, since we are public speaking trainers, it's our responsibility to keep upskilling and upgrading ourselves. So it's absolutely fine. There's nobody to judge here for your pronunciations, but it's very, very important. It's crucial for us to understand that since we are the trainers, we are going to train some of the trainers, some of the learners who for public speaking. At least we should not be making these kind of mistakes. So it's very important to keep upskilling and upgrading ourselves. Okay. So mother tongue influence is an absolute no-no. Okay, if I'm talking about mother tongue influence, that's an adverse effect on your pronunciation. But some of the pronunciation are just misinformed. So it's just like, some of the syllable stresses are wrong. So those kind of pronunciations, it's absolutely fine. Like the words like conscientious. Okay, many of the people, they pronounce it as conscientious or something else. I don't know. There are many wrong pronunciation, misinformed pronunciation, rather, I should say, of that word. But then what is correct, what is required from us is keep upskilling ourselves. Go to Google, listen to the pronunciation 4 to 5 times till the time it gets into head. Okay, wonderful. Great. So with that, we have almost covered all our objectives for the day. Now let's understand what we are going to do after this. I'm going to show you how to join your session, how to see your training schedule, how to view the session presentation, which I just showed you. The presentation that I showed you is already available on your dashboard. Where is it available? I'll show you. And I'll also show you how to access your quiz and practice assignment and how to reach out to the chat support. Now, the demo content resources. Now, can you see this? In your session presentation, this is the training presentation, okay? Training PPT. Now, the last one, which I'm going to tell you, is the teacher's handbook. Now, it is not called as teacher's handbook. It's actually still a teacher's handbook, but it is present under the head mock resources on your dashboard. Please open your dashboard and there you will get mock resources, a tab called mock resources. There you have the handbook. When you click on that, the handbook will open. In that, you have the mock links, you have demo resources, you have slot confirmation script. I'll show you where it is. First, let me cover all these four videos. So how to join the session? Let's watch.
Go to the link provided in your email to log in to your Planet Spark account. Here, choose the option of login with your OTP. Enter your phone number and click on Send OTP. Once you receive the OTP, please enter here. Once you log in, you will be moved to your dashboard.
So these are your upcoming sessions on your dashboard. And when you join at the time of joining, you click on live sessions, which is over here.
Here, when you go to upcoming sessions or your sessions that are lined up will be shown. Now, how to join the session at start time. So once your session start time is there, this particular session will move to live sessions and click on join class. Here you can mark your present and then join the link, class link as shown in the video. It will take you to the Zoom session.
Okay, so this is how you join your sessions. How to see your training schedule and plan, and where are your resources? All I will show you in one video.
How we can access the training plan and schedule. On the left hand side menu,
1 second. Yes, on your dashboard, on the left hand side, there is a blue panel. Okay, when you hover your mouse around, you will see the blue panel will open. And for those who are joining from their mobile phones, there are 3 horizontal lines on your dashboard. If you click on those 3 horizontal lines, you will get this blue panel where you will have my training. It's not very clear in the video. I'm just dictating it out. My training. When you click on my training, you have training plan. Earlier, it was known as training schedule and resources. There you have training plan. Okay.
Go to my training and select training schedule and resources. When you click that, you will see a page like this will open up where all your sessions are listed.
Okay, so all your sessions are listed over here. You can click on that V-shaped arrow button. If you click on that, you will be able to expand it. Okay. So today's topic was Introduction to Planet Spark and Pillars of Public Speaking. Okay. How to view the session presentation. Same place where you are there, training schedule and resources. Training plan. There, if you expand the view, there you have day 1 deck. So day 1 deck is the presentation of today, which I showed you. Okay. So when you expand this,
view will open up. From here, you can.
Here, since this is an old video, you have only the quiz and assignment and day 1 deck. Deck means presentation. Just above this, you will see, since you all are having a new dashboard, you have the videos also. You have the recorded videos, okay, in case if you miss any part of it. Earlier, these things were not provided, but now we are trying to provide all the resources so that in case if you miss it out, you will be able to get it from here. Okay. Am I clear over here, everyone? Blue panel on the left-hand side, click on My Training, Training Plan, and there you will get each of your session. Once you expand the view of that session, you will get quiz, assignment, and resources. Under resources, you will get a video. It will show as watch video, and then day 1 deck. Deck means presentation. That is day 1 presentation. Similarly, you will have day 2 presentation, day 3 presentation also.
And see resources written on the left side, and on the right hand side, view here. Click on view here.
This is
to
your
look at the
presentation, okay?
Session
And if you
resource.
click on the quiz, you will get it somewhat like this. Give me a second.
Let's see how you can
Those who
give
are
a
raising
quiz
their
on
hands,
the
please write
platform.
your queries in the chat section, please.
Again, in the expanded view, you will see it's written quiz, and on the right hand side, take quiz. When you click on the
Take
same,
quiz.
the quiz will start, and you can see there would be different questions that will appear. Once you submit the quiz, it will show you a message on your training plan page that your quiz has been submitted successfully. In a similar way, you can also give your assessment. Go back to the expanded view, and from there, at the bottom of a particular session, you will see assignment. And on the right hand side, a button saying take assignment. Click there, and the assignment page will open up. When you click on give assignment, it will take you to the link from where you need to submit your assignment, which is currently the Willow platform, the same platform that you used to give your teacher interview.
Okay. So this is again, assignments are also same platform, Willow platform. Mock is also same platform, Willow platform. Okay. Now, how to reach out to the chat support, since you might be facing some, in case you have some operational issues or dashboard related issues, then you can reach out to the chat support. Now, chat support, you will see on the right hand side, there is a
On your
purple button.
dashboard, you will be able to reach out to us via chat support. In case you're
Can you see the
facing any
purple
query
button
and you're not
on the
able to
bottom? The right hand side bottom, okay.
access the session, please click on this chat box on the right hand side bottom
Is
and
it
write
frozen? 1 second. It's frozen, I believe. Give me a second, please.
chat box on the right hand side bottom and write down your query to us.
Okay. So your chat support is on the right hand side bottom corner. Okay. Sorry, bottom right hand side corner. There is a purple circle. Okay. That's your chat support. And teacher's handbook, it's in your dashboard. Dashboard on the top, it's written as mock resources. That's your teacher's handbook. Demo resources, mock resources, both are same. Same link. Now you can do your quiz. Quizzes are mandatory. Give your quiz now. Those who do not know, who have not seen where are the quizzes, please go to your dashboard. Click on My Training on the blue panel on the left-hand side. Click on My Training, Training Plan. There, go to the expanded view. And there you'll find the quiz for today. Now, we had 2 sessions today, isn't it? We had first session in the morning, second session in the afternoon, just now, right? 11:45 or 12 to 1, isn't it? Now, these 2 sessions will have 2 different quizzes, links, okay? But for today, day 1 and day 2, both the quizzes are same. Am I clear? Everyone listening? Both the quizzes for today is same. Tomorrow also both the quizzes are same. But day 3 and day 4, you have 2 different quizzes for session 1 and session 2. So make sure you check both the sessions. Okay. Right from the first day, I'm telling you, please try to check both the sessions. Okay. Now, those who are doing the quizzes, let them do, and assessments, which I'm talking about. This is not mandatory. This is not evaluated. These are just for your practice. Okay. These are not going to affect your onboarding, sorry. I don't have dashboard. There is no such teacher who has joined this session without a dashboard. You all have joined from your dashboard. Okay. Afsari Sultana, you can unmute yourself, please.
Ma'am, hi. Where is this dashboard? When I joined in the beginning,
how did you join? Give me the
with the
steps.
link sent, right? With the link sent, and I joined in the meeting.
What was the link? When you clicked on the link, what did happen? What opened?
It just said the meeting, the host will start, will let you in.
No. It
Then
said
the
dashboard on the top, Planet Spark.
So I'll leave this and go back to the starting, right?
Don't need to. Are you on a mobile phone?
No, I'm on a mobile phone.
Yeah. So click on the home button, the center button, which is the home button. Just click on that. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I can't show you right now, but.
Okay, I'll try, ma'am. I'll try.
Okay. Yes. Click on the center button and go to the link back again. Click on the link only once. Okay. The page where you land up, that is your dashboard. From where you have to do your quiz, from your dashboard. Sharun. Deepa, what do you want to know about the quiz? You can unmute yourself.
Find it. Hello. Hi, ma'am. I just want to know the icon where exactly it is. I'm not able to find it. Under my dashboard. I'm at my dashboard right now.
You are in your dashboard? Are you on a mobile phone or a laptop?
No, on a laptop.
On a laptop. So you need to go to the left-hand side. You hover your mouse on the left-hand side. There is a blue panel.
Right. Yes.
Go to My Training. Then Training Plan.
I can see my profile. My training. Yeah, I got it. Yes.
My Training. Then My Training Plan.
Training plan. Okay.
Click it.
Just a moment. Yeah, I saw the training plan. Yeah.
You saw it? Open it. Expand it. There is a V-shaped button. Drop down arrow. Click on that.
And shall I now click on the day one?
Yes, day one.
And
Induction to Planet Spark. It must be written like that. Induction to Planet Spark. And the time should be written there. 10 a.m. or something.
And then I have to use the, okay, I can see the drop down.
The drop down arrow. Click on that.
And then there is a take quiz, right?
Got it?
Yes. Can we, do we have to do this assignment as well?
Yes. After this session, you can do it.
And the quiz also after the session?
No, quiz right now.
All right.
Yes. Yes, Deboshmita?
Yes, ma'am, the quiz is done. So is this evaluative or it's just for our better understanding?
It's for your better understanding. It's evaluated because you will get the mark there, like 75% or 80% or something like that. Isn't it?
Okay, let me just check once.
Yes, you will get the percentage there, but it's not for evaluation. That's not going to affect your onboarding, but it is important. It's for your practice. So many hands. What happened? I'm reading the chat section one by one. 1 second. Sai Kamila, I just repeated once more. Please go to the left-hand side, blue panel, My Training, Training Plan. Click on Training Plan. Once you click on the training plan, you'll get the whole plan. Click on day one. There is a drop-down arrow, and there you will get the quiz. Assessment can be given after the session. When I close the session, then you can start your assessment or whenever you are free. Assessments have no deadlines. Okay. Assessments, the video assessments that I'm talking about for daily, you don't have any deadlines for that. It's not mandatory also. It's just for your practice so that whatever you have learned in today's session, you can have a practice on that and also get used to this Willow platform, because Willow platforms are the links where you are going to give the mocks also. Mock links are different, however. Yes, absolutely, Megha. Very nicely written. Just explore all the options. You'll get everything. Everything is there on the dashboard. Today you have only one quiz. Yes, for both the sessions, there is one quiz, but it's always good if you just check both the sessions. Okay. Any deadline for the daily quiz? Deadline is right now. You have to do the quiz right now. Assessment, there is no such deadline. Okay. Assessments we have to do on daily basis as per the training schedule. That's correct, Shanvi? Yes, Harmanpreet, that is correct. So one quiz for both the sessions. Can't find the teacher's handbook? It's the mock resources. Please look for mock resources on your dashboard, Sanjana. Look for mock resources on your dashboard. Ria, very good. Congratulations. Okay, quiz is done. Quiz is done. Sharun, okay, you cannot find your quiz. Yes. Please unmute.
I can't find the quiz where it is written that.
Okay, share your screen with me. You are on a laptop, I believe.
Yes, ma'am.
Share your screen. Wonderful. Okay, so go on the blue panel on the left hand side.
This one?
Yes. You are not able to open it? Yeah, my training. Click on my training. Training plan.
Okay.
Click on the drop down arrow for the first day. That is April 22. Yeah, that's you're right there. Can you see introduction to PS and role and journey of a teacher? 10 a.m.
Yes.
to 1. Yes. Click on the drop down arrow, the V-shaped arrow.
Here.
Right. Scroll down. Got it?
Quiz.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Great, great, wonderful. Okay, how come I went so back? Okay. Nidhi, okay, that's done. Those who are done with the quiz, they can leave the session. Thank you so much. We'll meet tomorrow again at 10 a.m. in the morning with the tomorrow's agenda. That is senior demo session. We are going to observe a senior demo and how the teacher is trying to build relationship with the student. Okay. Don't worry for the others. I'm not leaving. I'm right here. Others can leave the session. Yes. Thank you. Yes, Mansi. Not necessarily Varsha. You can do it a little later on also. You can do it in the evening also. Whenever you want after this session. Only one quiz, correct. Megha. Mansi, your question? Please unmute.
The question has nothing to do with the quiz. I just have one concern. I have to reschedule my session for tomorrow just because of a family emergency.
Share your
So
screen. I'll
can
tell
it
you
be
where it
done?
is. Do you know where to reschedule?
Actually, when I was logging in, I've got the option to when you have already shared the screen. It was written join session or reschedule. So can it
Yes.
be done from there?
Yes, yes, absolutely. But do
Okay,
it
thank you.
today. Okay.
Okay, I'll have to do it today.
Yes. Only for
Okay.
one session you want to do it, right?
Yeah, just tomorrow's session I want
Tomorrow's
to be rescheduled.
double session. Okay. Oh,
Yes.
yes, you can do it.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Rachna, yes.
Yeah, I wanted to know where is the recording for today? I missed some
Same.
part of it.
Just there where you have the quiz, there you have a watch video button.
But it's going to YouTube and it's showing some other video, not the one we
Of
have
course,
seen.
now the session is already being recorded. It's not yet recorded. So that's a previous video with the same content. Okay.
All right.
Yes.
So it will have the same content.
It will have the same content. It's a day 1, Induction to Planet Spark and Pillars of Public Speaking.
Okay, great.
And for recent details, Since the video is an old one, for recent details, try to check the presentation of the class. Today's presentation, which I have shown you, if you want to see the schedule or week one, what topics we are going to discuss, or week two, what we are going to do, what is the timing of the sessions, for those things, it's always good to check your presentations.
So where can I find the presentations?
Day one deck, it's written, click here, day one deck, same place. Just below the video, there is the presentation. And below that, you have quiz. Below that, you have assignment.
I'm not able to find it.
You can share your screen. Shahid, you can check on your dashboard. Okay. Shahid, please pay attention on the screen. Rachna may be sharing her screen. 1 second. Rachna, are you able to share the screen? Yeah. Okay. Shahid,
Yes.
please look at the screen. You are right there. Just scroll up a little. Scroll up. Yeah. So you have watch video and view. That's it. That's it. That's it. A little down. A little down. Yes. Yes. View here. That's it. Please stop. Day one. Day one deck. Can you see that?
Yes. View
And
here.
there you have view here. You have to click on view here. You will get the presentation. And just below that, you have watch video. Okay.
Okay.
Shahid, did you get the quiz? You can unmute yourself, Shahid.
Yeah, no, ma'am, I'm not getting it.
You can share your screen if you want.
Yeah, sure, ma'am.
Juhi, you have a question regarding?
Can I come in, ma'am? Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can hear everyone.
I'm Sultana
Afsari.
here. Yeah,
Yes.
Sultana, my second name. Ma'am, I completed the quiz and it showed passed. The assignment, can I do it after lunch?
Yes, absolutely. Assignment, you can do it anytime. It does not have a deadline.
Assignment is to just follow the same way, go to the dashboard, my training, and do the assignment the same way. It will open, right? Little later also.
Absolutely, yes, yes.
It will open. Even at 4 or 5, I can do it, no?
Yes, yes, absolutely. Anytime, anytime.
Assignment is just you want me to, they are saying to talk on a topic. So I
Yes.
can choose a topic, anything, and
No,
try to
open it. Questions are there. Question will instruct you what you have to speak.
same way like that and do it.
Yes.
And you can give the feedback, because I believe if you give the feedback, I'll be a better learner.
That won't reach to me. That would be reaching to the training team. They will be evaluated. And it's not evaluated, actually. It's for your practice.
But good session. Of course, little I became a little lazy, I can say,
Feedbacks will
but
be provided to you on the mocks that you will be doing. When you will be doing the mocks, there you will be getting your feedbacks.
okay, I just said about yourself, ma'am. Thank you. Shall I leave? Yeah. Shall I leave now, ma'am?
Yes, yes, you all can leave. I
See you
won't get
tomorrow.
videos, no? So that is why I cannot evaluate this.
Okay, so tomorrow it's the same you, right? For the sessions?
Yes.
Yes. See you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Darshana, yes.
Yeah. Hi, Preeti, can you hear me?
Yes.
So Preeti, again, nothing to do. I've taken the quiz and all. Actually, I had today what happened is I had selected the 10 o'clock to 1:30 slot, but I don't know, in the last minute it got I got a mail from Dartmouth saying that it will become 3:30 to 5, and then I had to get in touch with somebody to tell them that I wanted the morning session. So will that again happen tomorrow? Because
Just
I
check your dashboard in the
my
upcoming.
dashboard says for tomorrow it says 10 o'clock only.
Okay. Let
So,
it be there.
but if that changes, I'll have to go to take help. I mean, you should know on the need help. Should I go there if tomorrow the timing changes?
You don't have to go anywhere. You just click on the link. It will show in your live session. Since in the
Okay.
dashboard, if it is showing as 10, the link will be live at 10 only. You might get other mails or messages or text. Please ignore them.
Okay.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Because for day 2, it still shows 10 a.m. to 11:30.
It's showing 10 a.m. No, you are comfortable with 10, right?
Yes.
So you just stay with your dashboard. Now do not, get in touch with the team or your HR from your WhatsApp messages or
Okay.
something.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Preeti ma'am, can you hear me?
Yes, Swati?
This is Swati here. There is only one this quiz, right?
There's only one quiz. Yes.
Okay, Preeti. It was a great session. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, ma'am. It's Shahid.
Should I leave the meeting now, Preeti?
Yes, you can. Shahid, yes, you were
Okay.
saying something?
Yes, ma'am. I'm trying to share my screen. It's getting disconnected.
It's getting disconnected. Why so?
I don't know,
have
ma'am.
Okay. Are you on a mobile phone or a laptop?
Yes, ma'am. I'm on a mobile phone right now.
Okay. So you need to go back to your dashboard. Do you have it, your dashboard opened? Listen to my instructions and go accordingly. Shahid, are you there? Okay, Shahid has left. Can we leave the class? Yes, absolutely. It's wonderful, Devoshmita. Thank you. Okay, I'll leave the session. Shahid, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I'm sharing my screen right now.
Okay.
Just a second. Screen.
Yes.
Is it okay, ma'am?
Yeah, yes. You need to go to your Planet Spark link. Yes, absolutely. You are perfectly on the right page. Go to My Training, click on My Training, tap My Training, training plan.
Training plan.
Yes, wait for a few seconds. Yes, there is a drop down arrow. Can you click there? No, just up. Day 1. That's April
Yeah.
22. Yes, Introduction to PS. Click on that. There's a drop down arrow. Click on that. Yes. There is your presentation for the day, video for the day, and
the quiz.
Yes, and assignment as well.
Yeah. Okay, ma'am. Ma'am,
Okay.
thank you so
Got
much.
it?
Yeah, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Great. Okay, thank you. Okay, so I'll take a leave. Thank you so much. We'll meet again tomorrow, 10 a.m. in the morning. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
Have a
you.
nice day.